everyone, welcome back to another Affiliate Friday on the Cloth and Paper YouTube channel. My name is Ashley. I also live in Virginia, but I'm a couple hours north of where Cloth and Paper's Ashley lives. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube. My handle is Ashley Aleese, and I do beauty and lifestyle videos with the occasional planner content thrown in because I love planners, especially the disc-bound system, and I've been using Cloth and Paper for a while, but just this year I subscribed to their monthly box. I've been loving it. I've gotten so many great inserts that I use all the time and lots of very cute post-it notes. This is a look at my Sunday evening planning routine, and I'm currently planning out the month of June. I'm going to show you what I've done so far, and then I want to walk you through two of my favorite Cloth and Paper inserts and show you how I use them. One of my really good internet friends is my accountability partner, and something we've been doing is sending each other our monthly goals. That way we know what we're working on, and then we can help encourage each other as the month goes on. So I took the time to make it very pretty today. I put it on a Cloth and Paper sticky note. So my goals are upload 4 videos, close the exercise ring on my watch every day, make fried Brussels sprouts. One of my favorite restaurants that I go to with my husband, that is the side dish I always get, and it's so good, and I think I could make it at home. Just need to look up some recipes. So if you have a favorite recipe, please leave it in a comment down below and I will try it out. I also want to read one personal finance book and journal every single day, even if it's just a sentence or two. So I've written all these out, and then as soon as I'm done filming, I'm gonna take a picture, send it to her, and then I'm also gonna put this sticky note at the bottom of my month on 2 pages layout. I always start out the same way by putting down birthdays, and then the column on the right, this really changes just depending on the month and what I need it for. I really want to upload those 4 videos that I talked about in my goals. I have videos that I want to film, videos that I promise, so this is a list of everything I'd like to do so that I have it right there to remind me, and then after birthdays and anniversaries, I'll put down any appointments I already know or any trips that are already planned. I keep all my monthly views at the front of my planner, and I use the top month tabs for those, and then the first side tab I have, this is where I get into my weekly layouts, and I use my word of the year card from Cloth and Paper, and I washi it in right there so I can always see it. My word of the year is depth, and there is a blog post that inspired this, and I need to read that blog post again. I've read it a few times and I just really think it's impactful, so I'll put a link to that in the description box. These Hobonichi style inserts are by far my favorite weekly inserts. They work so well with my style of planning. I love having my week on one page, but with still ample room, and then I have all that note space with the graph paper. It works out really well. I don't have to use these every single week. I'm not always that busy, but on weeks where I have a lot going on or just need to organize my mind a little bit more, I will use them, and I am planning on using them this week. This is what my week looks like so far, and if I have days where there is both work and personal things going on, I'll do a very simple line right down the center, and that works perfectly for me. I've left the graph page open for now to see where the week takes me, and if you've never seen one of my planner videos before, I don't put a lot of to-dos onto my weekly spread. I only put to-dos that have to be done on a specific day. I use a very simplified version of the David Allen Getting Things Done method. So I am a list maker. So the full back of my planner is just full of lists. If you look at my channel, I think maybe I have a flip through at the beginning of the year if you're interested in that, or you can just Google David Allen Getting Things Done. In my next section, I have some of my, what I consider fun inserts, like the habit tracker, the wish list. This has been so good for me this year. Just trying to put a little bit of space between when I decide I want something and when I purchase it. So giving myself a couple days where if I write it down and then I still want it, that's when I consider it. So I've been using the wish list tracker a lot, and I really enjoyed it. The other inserts I wanted to highlight today are the capsule wardrobe inserts, which I think are so cute. Perfect if you have a capsule wardrobe. I use them for trip planning and to put together my color scheme if I'm trying to mix and match things and not overpack, which I have a tendency to do. The day these inserts released and I received mine, it must have been really late winter or early spring. Anyway, it was snowing that day, and I was so over the cold weather, and these came and I just decided to play. So I created this mock capsule wardrobe for a trip I had coming up in the summer, and now it's here, which is just crazy how quickly it arrived. The inspiration picture I chose is a swimsuit from Albion Fit, and I ended up buying it and I love it. I cannot wait to wear it. So this again was just kind of a mock-up. So I'm gonna do my true packing list. And on the back of these inserts, you have a space for your wardrobe inventory, but I'm just gonna make it my packing list, and I think that will work really well for me. I printed out my inspiration image for this trip. It's a dress from Cezanne that I fell in love with, and it's exactly the vibe that I want to go for. Romantic and breezy. This is my 10-year wedding anniversary trip. So I pretty much know the dresses that I want to bring, and I'm mostly going to be wearing dresses in the evening and then swimsuits and cover-ups during the day. I just want to get everything down so that I don't have a lot of time to pack later in the week, so I want to get most of it done today. So I'm going to paste this in just for fun and then get started on my packing list. I always feel so good at the end of a planning session. My mind is organized and I feel ready to take on the week. If you have any questions for me, leave them down below. And then I would also love to know if you have a goal you're going to be working on in June, or if there is a product that Cloth and Paper sells that you find really adds to your own planning routine. I would love to read that. I have a wish list going and I would love to add to it, so please leave it down below. But thank you for watching and spending time with me today, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend.